Last time we finished, we talked about, you know, the fights all the way to this fight. It was supposed to be the final, okay? Which, you know, you're gonna see what happened, but basically that was the absolute 2011 Pan American. That was the final right here. So let's get to it. Let's talk about it. And I separated a couple other fights here too. Also, Luca Lapri fight. Hopefully, get into it so I can talk a little bit more about it. So let's see. I'll go boom, boom. All right. So this is the final match.
And his opponent from Guillobel Jiu-Jitsu, Paulo Guillobel.
The guy is Roberto Godoy. He's a really good guy. Always in the finals. Strong guy. I think he's super heavy or something. So boom. Let's stop right here. Okay, we started here, put a hand on my collar. Okay, I'm trying to fight, but this guy's strong. He's a good judo too. So I felt like, I remember feeling like when the guy started the fight that I felt like he's so strong that it's gonna be tough. So we're doing grip fight. So I broke the grip again. So I have the collar, I have the under collar right here. So the goal here, I'm trying to just fight for a good grip, see if I can get a good grip on this guy. I tried to do a cross collar, grab his arm. Let's see, but now he's trying to get this grip on me here, which is like, I have no grip, he has got grip, he's kind of holding my sleeve and keeping the arm stiff. So this way here, you know, it's hard for me to get the grip. I hold, the reason I was holding my pants, because I tried to use my leg to break the grip. But I don't think I used it well enough. Now I changed my mind, I tried to twist it. So he still got the grip, the guy still got the grip. So the whole fight's about this grip right now, okay? But there's more. He got the good hand on the collar. He's got a better posture than me. I was a little bit like leaning forward. I tried to fix my posture now, see how I lean up, stretch it out. But see, he still got the grip. You know, he's holding tight here. Like his big guy with this grip is kind of annoying. See, I tried to pull back and, you know, so basically only have one hand. It's one hand against two hands. Huh? Try to sotogari, I defend it. Try to shoot. Get him off, get him a little bit distracted. Boom, then it took me down. Okay, let's go back here. So basically, I tried to shoot to come back. He had one hand in the collar, but then he put his foot there and started to walk back toward my leg. See my foot? Boom. I have one foot, and then that's actually a really good takedown, easy takedown to do. Start walking toward me, boom. And then that's a takedown, 2 points. Let me come back here. So I got on the bottom. He tried putting me on the belly. I was defending. I went to my knees, grabbed his leg. I think here, he tried to throw omoplata on me. So basically, set back. I think the idea here is to throw this leg over there. Boom. So we either get caught in omoplata. I kind of went with the motion, and I spun with it. Otherwise, I would get caught in omoplata in that situation. Okay. So, but then I got up in this situation here on top. He was he was on top already. I was on the bottom, so there was no points there. He was on top. He kept on going on top. I think the referee was waiting to see like what's gonna happen from there. Because basically, I remember they did not get the points. So he tried to adjust the mount, but then I put him back. Escape to the back. So at this point here, I was blocking here, but see, I wasn't blocking here enough. I should have pushed him more and try to get my bottom leg behind his body over here. But I don't think I did that. He kind of kept it over there. I spun with him back again to my feet. Single leg. Let me see. Boom. Okay, another mistake here. I should have stood up. See, I tried to just stay here. I should have stood up all the way. As I was just forcing my way here. Now I'm trying to stand up a little late, but the guy's like a big guy and started to turn around, put me back in the position. So I went right back to where I started. A little bit better. So yeah, he tried to get the leg out to do an X pass, put it back. Back to position. So right now, see, I put my hook right here. So he had a half guard, he had a position here. My goal was to put the hook here so I can lift him up and try to create more space. See this foot here, because he got on the hook on my, he has a really good position now, right now. It feels like, but if I put my hook, I'll be able to lift the guy and then put him back in a better position for me. So boom, put the hook, see, this one in and this leg is blocking his leg, so this leg cannot step over. So I have this one and this one in. So my left leg is in, my right leg is controlling the leg. Now I was kind of waiting for a chance to lift that hook up so I can create space. Boom, start to lift my hook, boom, create space. Now again, I start using my shin here. So now I'm back, kind of pretty much back in the guard, but it's kind of like a quarter of a guard. He went to his knees again, I trap his leg here. So he was pushing my leg down. He's trying to, I felt it at that right now that he was using more power than technique. You know, he was trying to push his knee hard, really hard. I don't know if you can see, but I'm gonna try to control his hand here. Okay, that's my goal. So right now, still try to get a good position. He's still got the knee in the middle of my body. Okay, this knee here is bothering me a lot. My legs are up here, other here. Okay, he got like a good control here, good base. Let me see. I let it go one time. I tried to push him. I tried to push with my heel here so he can put my heel to create a little space right here. Now I tried to hook under his foot. Well, that wasn't probably the best thing to do because he can slide forward. My intention was maybe lift him up a little bit. Oh no, more. What's that? Chat. Hold on, yes, let me see. Hold on, guys, there's somebody here that's stuck here somewhere. Okay. Guy, all right. All right, okay. Oh, stop, come back. So here he forced, so let's go back to the position. I tried to lift him up there. Now I got that leg in between, this leg here. So he gave me a little bit of room when he was passing my guard. Slow-mo. Well, this leg right here, boom, and then I went for armbar. Kind of escape. Now we came again with the knee, but I have my foot now better. See this foot here? Now this foot here, the foot was between his legs, is already better now. I'm hooking here on him. He's looking more outside leg, but my inside leg is kind of trapping him up a little bit more, so I have a better control of my right leg. Before, I didn't have that control. I'm using both of my legs to push him off. Then I push him off balance. Boom. So here, for that, I needed to have his wrist, and I need to push him off over to the referee. So he came here, boom, and I push him off toward the referee a little bit to make look his ball. Yes, right there. Once he put the knee on the ground, I just backflip. At that point, so I got to point. At that point, the fight was actually a tie. So I was trying to pass, and I said, if I pass the guard or get to a good position here, I'm gonna win. But the guy was like just pushing my face. I was trying to put my pressure here, so like try to put my chest on his thing, but should have lifted his knee more, put more weight on him. I don't know if I did that. See, I tried to keep my weight in, tried to keep him tight. See, man, if I can make a move now or something to break. Tried to break my hip here, see if I could do that position that I did last time. Well, again, I tried to break my hip again, but his leg was so stiff that I didn't do it. I tried to bring this knee in to break his hip to the side here and get a good position, but when I tried, it didn't work. If you see again, right here, boom, it didn't go. But now I got a good control of my arms here, so I felt I had to untangle this whole thing. He got a foot on the hip, so I'm fighting here to get his foot out of my hip with my elbow. But he's just stalling right now at this point. I think he just like was just holding. I felt like, man, I got to do something, but he was just holding. Again, I tried to go to the side. Let's see, but this knee is blocking me here. He got a good, and he always was holding this leg, but he's actually holding his leg to push away and sometimes to lift. Foot on the hip, this is a good foot on the hip. I should have got rid of this. No foot on the hip should be a good thing. See, I tried to get rid of this back stepping, but now I got in a, okay, once again, push it down. Right now, I felt, okay, maybe I have a shot here because I have this knee between my legs. Look, I think it was like, yeah, boom, I tried to do a back step. And that's it. And bye-bye. So basically, he won the fight. So there you go. That's the final that we talk about. Went all the way. The guys that came on Friday, last Saturday, saw how we got there. But that was it. I end up being like it was a tie. The referee have to give. If you see here, I think both referees. It's a referee decision. But anyways, okay. So let's move on to this one here. This one's a better video. So this guy is a good. Before I get to him in this fight, he had tapped two guys on bring it to the deep half, and then going for leg locks. So he has his leg lock from single leg. That's really good. So I knew he was gonna pull me to the guard, and he was gonna pull me to the half guard. So, but he started the fight. Tried to stay low. No, we don't need to buy anything right now. Here, I was trying to look for this leg here. And he was just trying to look to grab my gi. He was like, his idea was to grab my gi and pull the guard immediately. See, so he kind of was walking around, figured out the angle. So the moment he touched my gi, boom, pulled me to the half guard. When I pulled me to the half guard, what I did, I broke my leg in this way. Okay. So his knee is here, and my knee is behind his knee. So it was a way to stay a little bit low, because you're gonna see, you're gonna try to bring me high or bring me up all the time. So right now, I try to use my head. See my head over there. Why? To stop him from pulling me over, pulling me over his body. My knees over here. So far, I have a good position. I'm not in a bad position. See, I'm trying to keep myself like really low on the ground, but I still keep my foot here, just in case he try to bridge or do something crazy. My forehead is on his shoulder. I'm holding the upper leg. I could be holding the bottom leg as well. My intention here is probably to try to kick this leg out if I have a chance. Just kick this leg out back this way. But see, he's slowly pulling me in. Slowly. Got two hands on this leg. He's slowly like kind of shifting his hip and pulling me in. Oh, I got the better grip now. See how he's like holding my leg here tight. My head is still blocking him from coming closer the way he wants. But if I lose my head there, my head's already coming up because it's scooting under my body. So my head came out, he pulled me over. If you guys have any questions, let me know too, okay? I can see on the chat. Where is the chat? Oh, let me see if I can. Okay, I can always keep the chat going. Let me see chats. We're gonna put a chat here on the side. All right, back again. So you see it, deep half, he's putting his goal, bring me over here. My goal is to stay back. So at this point, I was trying not to go. I was trying not to go deep into his half guard. I was there. He's almost there, but until my leg is here. This leg here is the one that's blocking him from bringing. Because eventually, want to bring me all the way over. So his head is going to be, his shoulder is going to be around here. So I'm trying to keep my leg low here and stop him from bringing me over his shoulder. See how it's scooting back, keep scooting back. Now I'm trying to even put more weight this way to flat his hip out and try to maybe go this way. I go here, I put my hand on the ground, and I try to kind of keep going to my left. But he broke my grip once again and keep going again. And now I start to break. See, now I start to lose ground. Let's see how my knee already went up. My knee was here, now my knee is already here. He's gaining ground with patience. Now I got my arm. Let me see what I did here. So I'm like, man, where are I gonna go with this guy here right now? Now I try to screw back again, see if I can get his head. See his head, his tail. I tried to push my head down here on him. It's like, it's kind of have head fight now. I don't want him to sit up, but he's sitting up. I got an underhook now. That kind of gave me a little bit of like, but that's actually one of the positions that he likes. When he gives his underhook, so he can hold the collar here. And his goal now, that's his setup. He tried to kick you up in the air and go for the leg, go for actually for this leg here, I believe. Well, I'm trying to keep low. I keep my hip low. I got the underhook here. I felt good, but now he started pushing my collar up. So I stay low. So I stay kind of keep my hip low. I didn't move forward too much. Now he's kind of gave up the half guard. He's going to the deep half. He's going to the half guard now. I tried to come back. He's trying to pull me in. It's like a short leg guy, so he's strong pulling me in of this position. I put under. See now that's something that gave me a little bit of an edge here. I don't know if you guys notice here how I'm gonna put this knee deep and try to walk. See, my whole goal is to try to put pressure on his legs, but he had his knee in, so he pushed me back up again, and it's set. Grab again. Guys, all deep half, bringing me in again. I'm trying to use my knee. My goal is if I can get the tip of my knee here somewhere, I would get this knee here. I wanted to get this tip out somewhere. Now like I'm back on the ground again, but he had this shin. See the shin here blocking. He's blocking him, he's blocking me. Like the shin here it doesn't allow me to go forward, but also doesn't allow me to pull me deep. But he's kind of like, I think he's kind of leaving there so he can take it out really quick and try to move from there, exactly, to pull me over. So I got my kneecap out now. But he's got deep half again, back to the deep half. I got the underarm again. He tried to lift me up. Boom. Try to mount. Now I got in a little better position. My knee's out. I have a good angle. My knee's out over here. My goal is to try to probably push my knee in and try. I don't know if the other hand is. I don't know if he's under my leg. If he's under my leg, I shouldn't move forward. I should not move forward. Yeah, under my leg. So he was trying to lift me up in the air, pretty much. Got up, got up, got up. Now I think, man, I don't want to be in his depth deep anymore. We're going to pull to the guard. Now notice that I already pull, climbing my leg up. Okay, I just didn't pull the guard. I got here. I control his right arm. Now I'm going to throw. See, I threw my leg really high here. Boom. Then here actually wasn't like a great pull, but I really adjust really quick and I climb my legs over. And now my hip on the side. See, instead of my hip being center here, my hip's on the side. I already have a little bit of lean. I have a hand under here. Now let's go. Let's go for armbar. Climb a little more. I think if he, didn't believe much they're gonna go for anything here. Try to get up, big mistake. Then, wow, wow. All right. So come back here just to see what his mistake was. So see, you don't get up with the guy have your legs like this. I had here, don't get up because your arm. Now see how his arm is like all straight up. So now through my leg, but he's still there. So I had to went from there to pendulum sweep. Now the arm is again straight. Boom. Right here. Then, I just followed him and went for it. Boom. All right. Let me talk about, let's watch this fight here. Lucas, I want to watch this fight because this guy is a great guard passer. Okay. And I want to, let's look at his fight. I'll watch a lot of his fights as well. And, I look his game. His game is a really good top game. There's fights here from all kinds of situations. There's fights that he most of the fights he wins, but he loses a couple. And some fights he doesn't even pass the guard. Sometimes pass the guard, but like even when he doesn't pass the guard, the work he's doing there is really good. Okay, so let's watch this one here. This is Lucas Lapris against Rodrigo Freitas. So again, short stance, kind of almost like at the beginning of Jiu-Jitsu, people do that a lot, so they don't give any takedown easily. Hand fight here, hand in front of them, trying to figure it out. Okay, you're gonna put a hand on the collar, gonna shoot. See, try to collar hand, boom, got the collar, and this guy immediately pulled the guard because it's a guard guy. And with all the guys, a guard passer guy. So that's like a great match. So here, immediately headquarters. Okay. See how first, his leg position. He's on his toes here, foot flat here. This knee here is in the middle. He boom. In his, good position. He's not leaning forward too much. His leg is not on the side. It's kind of 45-degree angle. Okay. So pay attention right there and see what he's doing there. The guy got a lasso here. He's blocking this leg, but not putting too much effort yet. Foot here, good base. The fight is more on the right side right now. Okay. But he got the half guard. He got the headquarter here by guaranteeing that his foot's here. Okay, so he had this control. Okay, because eventually they're gonna try to use that. The guy's kind of holding in there, playing like a. See, so there you go. Start the beginning of the pressure. Okay, so what did he do? Even with the lasso, he kept the collar. He straight, there's an arm right here, but he's trying to straighten his arm a little bit, so don't give the guy a chance to put the lasso in, and forcing his knee on the guy's leg from here to there, and keeping his other guy's leg down. Okay, so put more pressure on this lasso. Basically, he knows he's not gonna pass the guard this way. The idea is not to pass the guard; is to get rid of this lasso here. Okay, boom, that's it. See what happened? The guy took the lasso because there was a lot of pressure. Immediately when the guy took the lasso, he took the space. Now he put himself right back where the space and took that space away from Rodrigo. The top guy, I'm talking about the top guy, okay? Today is a top guy analysis. Again, see, keeping tight. Don't allow this lasso to come back in. Still deep, still in the headquarters. The guy just pushing. So right now it's like pressure, weight pressure. The guy's just reacting against the weight pressure. Weight pressure is just keeping a good 45-degree forward pressure. Well, you see the guy is just trying to push. The guy's trying to create space. Push and they keep pushing down. So this guy is wasting a lot of energy. Now look at this, how this knee is already coming in. The left knee is no longer straight. The left knee is already pointing into the leg. Why? Because he wanna kick out his right leg. The moment he feel like the guy forgot about a little bit about his leg, he's gonna try to kick his leg out. I'm assuming. I don't remember. I haven't seen this fight before I start watching this. So let's see. That's what I would do. But see how he he walked to the. So why he's walking that way? Flattening the guy out. Flattening the guy out. If you go to the left, he gives the guy more power. If you go to the right, the guy's flat. Now he actually did the other side. He just do the acrobatic. He kicked to the other side. So basically now he went right side. Instead of kicking this leg out, he decided to kick the other leg out. So he basically put himself back in the guard, but with a little angle here, which is actually a good move, like no, move that we don't expect. The guy went back again, boom. So notice that something happened where he goes, right back in. This is one of the best guard passes in the world. So he doesn't go fight here. He go right back in. Why? Because, you know, like you start feeling the guy doing something here. Here is the sweet spot. Here is the spot that he has control. So now I have one hand here, one here. I have control both legs. He's probably going to try to open his leg to the side, maybe push this one down. So he's dealing with the guy's legs. Oh, boom, push that leg. Keep the elbow tight to his body so this guy cannot step on the hip, or not either put the spider or put lasso. See, this defending here 100%. And this one is defending with the knee, with the hand. Pa. Still good defense here on this side. Now he goes for his trademark pass here. Pull the collar, pull the guy over. See, he's pulling the guy to him. He's going to do a step to the left. Boom. And then go up the knee. Now, whew, that was good. So there you go. Let's watch this again. See if you guys got the idea. Go. That's the what? The knee cut. But look what he did with this leg. The moment that this guy crossed the leg to block the knee cut. They're going to put a slow motion here. Where is the slow motion thing? Oh, right here. This one you need to see really slow. Go here. The guy go here, right? So look what he's going to do with his right leg. Get it out a little bit. Lift his knee and go right over. Boom. That's it. He kills it. Now he's already again on the right, putting pressure on the right. In a good angle. Still not great angle, but every little move counts to wear the guy out. See how the guy's pushing him with the hand. So basically, the guy's just defending himself. See, once again, he moved sides again. He went right back here again. If you look at this guy's fight, he go from side to side all the time. Back to the other side. Boom. Now he kept that hand, a little toreada there. Move back away. But then he's going to come back close again. Boom. There you go. He went away just to see if he can get something. Then right back here. Elbow inside. Lembra do bom? The windshield wiper, yeah. Ben is right. Do you defend with a cross face too? I don't understand the cross face question, Mike. I don't know if that's an old question. That was like a while ago. Sometimes if you guys want a question, you can unmute yourself and ask a question, okay? Okay, why his body's here? See, elbow in, keeping the guy from putting the lasso. Because you know, if the guy put the lasso, it's gonna, you know, this guy gonna hold him tight a little bit. And the guy, you know, have good leg work. See how his leg is close to his arm. Leg close the arm. He's leaning forward, but he's not off balance. His forearm is right here on the guy's thigh. Okay, so now he's putting more pressure on the right. He's kind of like digging in on the side, but not that they have gonna go through here. He just apply pressure against the guy's legs, so the guy can move his legs and he can use that. Because the moment the guy move his legs, I can give him a little room to move. So now the guy got the heel here, which is good for the guy quickly because it can push him off a little bit. He's getting rid of the heel. See, this thing here is bugging him a little bit. which is a good move for the other guy, Rodrigo. Once again, he got himself in the goal. Oh, once again, the windshield wiper right there. Boom. So you can tell there's a pattern here, right? He goes here, lift the knee, boom, right back here. Boom, move to the right, just to bait the guy. The guy come here, throw his body down the ground too. He just imploded on the ground, you know, because that's no, you don't put weight anywhere, just on yourself. Now here, lift the butt again. Boom. Got two legs between his legs now. Well, obviously, the guy have a good push here. Got two straight hands against the shoulder. That's hard to pass when the guy's pushing here, but not hard to get in a good position. He's keeping his legs tight, so the guy's like tight, pushing his head forward. Good grip here on the side. Probably has a good grip on the left-hand side too. Okay. At this point, you know, probably is going to go to the left. But he can go both ways. Kind of the guy lost. See, but the guy pushing, he's losing legs control. But he's keep digging. Now bringing the guy. Now see again, he wants to bring the guy again to put the guy in the same position, more sideways. Because he doesn't want the guy flat. In this situation, he wants the guy sideways. It's better than flat. See the hand here, boom. The hand is pulling the guy here. He's going to try to drop his weight on the guy's leg here. Or dribble. See, putting a lot of pressure on the guy's leg. Guy lost again. Rodrigo, sneaky guard. You know, good guard against a good passer. Now the guy tried to do a De La Riva on him. He blocked here, pushed here quickly. You know, didn't waste too much time. He has his grip. So he moving. The guy stopped De La Riva. He put the hand there. Okay, once again, see how he's going to pull the guy up? So he pulled this guy up here. Now the only thing that's stopping him from passing is his grip. Because, you know, he can just, if it wasn't his grip, he just can do an X pass right here. But this grip, so let's see what's going to happen. Went to the right. Why? Because that's where the grip is. So the grip is there, he was there. That's the easy way. If you don't go against the grip, that's a perfect position to go there. He took the grip just because he moved. Now, that's it. Now he got it. See what he got here? He crossed, he leg dragged the guy. And that's actually how he passed the guy. Unfortunately, it's the further you can see from far away. He moved, boom, push the guy, both legs forward, like there. And now that's actually a pass that I like to do too. He pushed both legs forward and then use the elbow here to block the guy's, the elbow and the forearm to block the guy's leg on the side. And now he has a free way to pass the guy's guard. Boom. The guy's fighting. He grabbed here. His elbow here is here too, doing the job, pulling the guy back because he doesn't want the guy to run away, but he wants the guy to turn the back to him. See, now he's going closer, controlling the guy. So good. Guys know what to control. That's a really good control. His weight is down. Right now, he's still not going the guy's back. He's just waiting for the guy to give him a little bit more of the back. Fall now. Now the knee up. Coming in. Boom. That's what we want. So now, okay. The referee stop. What's going on, man? Now he's gonna, here, he made a mistake a little bit. So this guy here, he got a hook. He should not allow this leg to be over. And this guy here, Rodrigo, could be trying to go over to the other side, but he didn't do it. I think when he decided to do it, it's too late. I would, if I was on the bottom, I would try to push this leg to that way and put the blue leg here between my legs, because his knee, Lucas' knee, should be somewhere around here, behind the guy's leg, not in front of the guy's leg. But I think Rodrigo locked here for a reason, and Lucas is locked up here. That's why he cannot move the leg there. See, he locked his leg, so he cannot move his leg back. See, if his leg is locked, the guy cannot get you back. So at this point, he's halfway to back, but this position here, something's going on here that people don't even notice. Like you put here, he's fighting out there, but the guy just survived. Now the guy got the leg out, because keeping there is not gonna save him forever. But see how he's already so far here, he could just go to the other side. I don't know why he didn't do it. And there's patience right there. When you think the fight is getting boring, that's when you get patience. Like he's just holding his position. So he's fighting for this hand here, not allowing this hand to come close. Okay, which is something people do a lot. Luca decided to go for the other grip, which is they end up losing the position. But he did that back step, pressure again. The guy's already under a lot of pressure there, so. Oh, he's got the collar right there. So collar and a lot of pressure. If you notice, a lot of pressure on the hip. See how his head is here? Okay, so putting a lot of pressure on this angle here. Okay, because if you go up here with his body, what happened? The guy's hip is free and can just run that way and lose. He's gonna lose this control. But because he put a lot of pressure here, this hand here is fine. See, the guy's in a really bad twist. Oops. I do. Oh, so nothing.
Okay then.
All right, thank you. Boom. Now I'm gonna go again to the back. Boom. And now I think it's gonna be over. All right. Let me watch the submission again. Slow mo. Wow. He waited for the right time. See, he's giving the little bit of room. Now, boom, throw the foot right there. Now he's gonna sit back. He actually went straight to bow and arrow because he already have a hand on the collar there. So he just went straight to bow and arrow. It doesn't, boom, bow and arrow on the guy. And didn't even pass the other leg over. It's like deep. Come on. So basically what we saw there, a lot of pressure. You saw the windshield wiper happening a lot. There's a couple other fights you can follow. We see the knee always pushing. Good example right here. See how tight he is right here. Collar pulling, knee pushing. See good base, not too high, not too tall, not too low. See, right here, good passing. That's like a good passing right there. All right, my friends, let me see. How's it sharing? I'll just stop sharing. Let's see what's here. Hey, what's up? How you guys doing? Let me unmute you guys. Participant. Wait a minute, what is that? Oh, what's up, Faith? Any questions over there?
Say hi to guys.
Cadê Midumba? Midumba.
Luba is here
Midumba's aí.
somewhere.
Say hi.
He says he's naked.
Oh, what
He
did you
sent
guys?
a message.
What did you guys learn in that position there? Let me see. Let me see somebody learn something there.
About what position?
What did you learn about that?
What did you learn?
What fight? The
Well,
last one? Any
let's
fight.
do the last. Start from the last. It's fresh.
Very good posture, no? His body very
How
he
did
never
you-
go too low down, never too forward, too, he always in center.
A lot of pressure.
Pressure.
Well, besides the pressure, what else?
I like the way he always kept his elbow glued to his thigh, not letting the other guy's foot to come in or his knee to come in.
Exactly. But you notice that he does that a lot on one side. It's very, either both. It does on both, but it's always a lot of pressure on one side. Another thing that you guys, if you see, watch a lot, is the switching sides. Sometimes he switch sides just for no reason. He's on one side, grinding. All of a sudden, he just whoop, go to the other side, and then with a strategy, like say push a leg over there and grind there a little bit more.
He
And
like
then the guy
moving.
defending, go to the other side, grind a little more. You know what I mean? Looking for like not stay on one side, like I'm gonna go on this side, I'm gonna go on this side. Because sometimes the other side is you gotta go around, see what's on the other side. Let me see if the guy has something going on there. So that's one thing. Other thing was the windshield wiper somebody mentioned, Ben mentioned here. There's two opportunities that he just boom, throw the knee up and down really quick behind the guy.
Get down.
Keeping when the guy has the lasso, you see how he put the pressure, and all of a sudden the guy took the lasso, he took the space to control that area. Because if he give the space again, the guy put the lasso again. So he just curl, put his head down, and keep putting the pressure. Always angle forward and forward. The guy was a good guard. He survived well.
He changed his angles a lot too, where he would change his angles, where he always had the guy was always adjusting. The guy that was underneath was always adjusting. He was changing the angles a lot, and it never gave the guy an opportunity to attack from the guard. He was defensive the entire time.
Exactly. When did the guy actually attack?
Never from the guard. He never got one.
Never. The whole fight, I didn't see one attempt. Where was the attempt?
Yeah.
Zero. So that's the, keeping putting pressure. If you see if the guy's doing a good job doing pressure on top, the guy, he doesn't have a lot of attempts he's basically defending, which is part of the game. When you're on the bottom, you also have to be patient because, the guy there, the Rodrigo guy, or even the other guys, any other guy that's on the bottom, even the guy that went with me, Roberto Godoy, they're very patient. They work, putting, blocking. You make a mistake on top, then they take advantage, So when you're on top, you got to put the pressure, but at the same time, you got to, I got to put pressure, but I got to be also careful. His guy's defending, but it does nothing stopping. If I make a mistake, the situation can just turn really quick, So that's part of the game on the bottom, Also, if you attack too much on the bottom, your guy is too good on top, you're exposing yourself too much. You open too much for a lot of things, the guy. So usually, they be more defensive. And there are situations that you see the bottom guy, not in this fight, but situations that the bottom guy kind of got something close to a submission, close to something good, and the top guy come there and finish. Just a lot of examples of fights like that. I can get some of that for you guys later. But on my fight, the big guy, I made a couple mistakes. The guy did well.
Okay.
Start sitting on. I think he won because he sat on my body for a little bit. Like he took me down, I swept him. But besides that, I think the only thing that he did that was was that attempt to do the omoplata. That he I don't know if you guys saw the idea of the omoplata. This when you guys grab your leg.
Yeah.
He did try to throw the leg over and do omoplata. I know for you guys like omoplata because the technique, I didn't stop there for the omoplata. I kind of spun with the leg because the moment I felt coming in, I said, man, I have to do something, otherwise I'm gonna get caught here in omoplata and end up being the bottom again. I was on the bottom anyways when it started the whole situation. So
Yeah, you reacted to that really fast.
yeah, but he did good. He did a good move.
Yeah.
Like, you know, a lot of people don't expect that move. I actually did that move one time on the Pan American 2003 on the guy. Same move, or 2002, I don't know. I got the guy on omoplata from there, and I know the move. The moment I felt coming, I said, man, I have to do something. And it wasn't, you know, I either try to fight from there or I have to spin and give him something. And then end up getting out and then sweeping him after a little bit. But yeah, and after that, I couldn't pass. Guy defended well. The other one, the guy was really good, the deep half guard. The guy tapped a lot of guys, and it's a tough game, you know, because when I was on top, I think, man, I like to do other things, but I didn't want to open too much because, you know, the guy that's a deep half guy, he knows too that other people know other things, you know. So my goal there was like try to keep pressure, not to let him get too much into his game, you know. And eventually he started to move around, and opportunity opened, and we stood up again, and then I pulled to the armbar, because at that point the fight was even. So I thought, okay, if I pull him to my guard right now, trying to attack the arm, I'm gonna get an advantage no matter what. And if I get this advantage and he's in my guard, I'm already winning. I'm gonna win. That was my first idea. It wasn't like, I'm gonna get the arm bar, and I didn't know if I'm gonna get the arm bar or not. I knew we're gonna get the advantage of the arm bar. I knew that for sure. And then I was doing the math and said that advantage was gonna be enough to win. And then I started feeling, oh, he's giving me a chance to climb my legs, move my hips, kind of like not defending well. A lot of people don't know how to defend well, and then they end up catching the guy. But that's that today. Thank you guys for showing up. Oh, there's a good news about the classes. I talked to Rafael Romano.